All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today's video is titled Doordash Threatens to Sue Para. And what I mean by that is basically Para got a cease and desist letter from Doordash. Saw this one coming a million miles away. And like I said, when Para was sponsoring my YouTube channel, and I was talking about like how I don't think DoorDash would go after the drivers. I think they would just go after Para themselves. I love to say that I was absolutely correct. And but at the same time, it was still kind of a risk that we were taking. But of course, when you're doing something sneaky like behind a company's back and you're basically building your business model off of another business, it's never a good plan. You know, I have a few friends that are making like businesses. Like one is like some thing where you can like you connect it to a Tesla's steering wheel and it basically keeps the auto drive going and going, which I'm like, dude, that's totally like illegal and not a good idea at all. Like, you probably shouldn't do that, but they're doing it anyways. I'm like, okay, that's totally not a good business model. But it's kind of the same thing with Para. Para basically gave you tip transparency, and what they were basically doing was hacking into DoorDash's accounts and not accounts, but like their platform, and basically giving you full tip transparency, which was amazing. It honestly was absolutely amazing, the fact that we were able to see full tip transparency. But what has happened recently, especially, this could be like something that happened, was we just talked about how people were basically kind of getting like not spam calls, but like trying to what's the word? Getting scammed, basically. For, like, people would call the driver and say, hey, we need you to actually do this, blah, 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 and then they would get their money stolen. Well, what happens is probably when people are hacking into DoorDash, it could possibly come from Para, I don't know, but what happens is, like, people can actually see all the information that DoorDash has with your stuff and your information and all that stuff. So to say that we didn't see this coming would be silly, because I think this was pretty obvious that it was coming. And I mean, rest in peace, Para. But I hope they can. I'm gonna reach out to them, because I do have some ideas for them to actually use their platform in different ways, and hopefully in a better way than just getting tip transparency. Because I mean, we all saw that one coming. It probably was not a good long-term business model. I love the fact that people want to try to get tip transparency for people, because I think it is definitely, like, I would say borderline criminal that they are kind of preying on younger drivers that not younger, but like less mature drivers that don't understand how much they should be taking orders for, and like trying to sell Top Dasher on people, and it's not good. And so basically, let's read this letter that Para sent out. So basically they said, "Dear Para community, we are disappointed to receive a cease and desist demand letter from DoorDash, because we believe that drivers deserve pay transparency and should have access to all the data that relates to their earnings. In our view, it's simple. Drivers should know what they're going to be paid before they do the work. We've decided to pause services so that we can discuss with DoorDash whether this is a mutually agreeable path forward. Honestly, in my opinion, it's not likely, because it's like, why would DoorDash allow someone to build a business off of their back? Doesn't really make any sense, because if DoorDash wanted us to have tip transparency, they would just give us tip transparency. If there's a mutual agreeable path going forward to ensure Dashers get transparency, in the past, DoorDash has expressed a commitment to ensuring that drivers have the tools and resources they need to succeed. So we will engage in good faith in this effort to find a path, or find a solution. We apologize we apologize to our loyal community for the disruption in service, and will remain focused on serving your needs. We are committed to developing tools that provide." That's actually all I got, because someone only sent me the top, but we all kind of know what they're saying and stuff. And basically, rest in peace, Para, for the time being. But I feel bad, because I feel like they put in so much effort into like creating an app and a business and stuff. I just think the intention was a little bit, it's it's just a little bit off, you know. I wouldn't want someone building a business off of my back, you know, like, I don't know, recycling off-axis shoes or something like that, you know, because I'd be like, well, how about we just do it instead of you do that, you know. But yeah, and in the case of them making an agreeable path going forward, unless Para can add any kind of value to DoorDash, which I don't believe that they can, then I don't see them continuing. And for basically the entire platform, what you need to do is log into your DoorDash credentials, and I believe Uber Eats and Grubhub are the same thing. And if those apps wanted them to see, or wanted people to see that information, then they just would give you the information. There's no point, like, they're hiding it strategically because they are trying to fight against cherry picking, you know. And in my opinion, that sucks, and that sucks for customers, because if I tip a driver a nice $10 tip or something big, and I want them to treat my order well, guess what? The driver doesn't know that I put a nice $10 tip until I drop it off, or until someone drops it off. So it's just not good in my opinion. But it is what it is. DoorDash kind of is a monopoly now. Like, they can essentially do whatever they want, and the best things that we can do is just basically, I don't know, we can't strike. Obviously the strike didn't work, it didn't do shit. We can, I don't know, just decline now. I really don't know. What do you do in this case? If you guys have any good ideas, let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I've seen people say in the comments saying that they were going to sue DoorDash and blah blah blah. So usually it's a lot of talk, and people usually don't actually follow through with it. So we will see if someone actually does. But I think it should be illegal that you're not telling someone how much they're getting paid. But basically, we're agreeing to the terms of service that basically says they can do whatever they want. You know, it's their service. If they don't want to show us tip transparency, they don't have to. But unfortunately, the absolute truth is people are going to continue to use these services regardless, and people need money, and people are going to do it and order and like drop off orders no matter what. So there's not much you can really do. It's kind of up to them. So rest in peace, Para. It was fun while it lasted. Hopefully they can come up with a different solution going forward. But that being said, we will see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed these videos at all, please consider keep burping. Please consider smashing this like button. Smash the like button. It's down here or over here. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere over there. Smash the like button for me, and also subscribe. We got more cool videos coming forward. Lots of business, money tips, delivery driver tips, all kinds of stuff coming for you. And my whole goal of this channel is to give you guys as much free information as possible, and hopefully help make your life a little bit easier. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you check out my footwear company at offaxisathletics.com. Use the discount code OffAxisTanner. We will see you guys in the next one. Get yourself a hat, get yourself a t-shirt or something like that. Get yourself some shoes. We will see you in the next one. Peace, guys.